What bugs me is that it's like almost fully, like it's capturing it. It's just not full screening it. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna keep it like this because, oh my gosh, it's doing the thing. It's not full screen, like it's not 100% accurate, but at least it's not tiny in the corner anymore. All right, back to being sneaky thief. I'll keep that in mind for next time, Bam. Let's do with red eyes. I'm really bad at remembering the lore in this game, Bam. So, like, I know what you mean. But chakrams and scepters are fun. I like using chakrams. I'll probably use them in this playthrough. Where's the cute hair? I want that cute hair. Well, I want pigtails. Yeah, chakrams are a lot of fun, especially for like fast things. Yeah, chakrams count as sorcery, but I guess you're using magic to use them. But it doesn't feel... Alright. Doesn't feel like it.
Looks like one of the Dockhole women. Held up pretty good too. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Put her with the others. So for anyone who just came in, I died, and that's how the game starts. Also, my backspace is screen capture, so that is why I typed in my name and it captured the screen. Oh. One back.
Well, that's it for you
Yes,
then.
I can.
Better luck next time.
Hopefully that'll sound better. Oh, but I'm not dead. Oh no. I died. What is this? What does this mean? Looking kind of like a zombie there a little bit. Right, Tatiana? It's a little horrific. Where like waking up in a pile of dead bodies. This game has some gore, but it's pretty cartoonish. By the way, I don't spend that much time with character creation in this game because there's not that many options and I kind of already know what I like. Alright, so I'm gonna read these because people are listening. Secrecy is important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the Lawyer Caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from the downstream of the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolations, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. Famorious Hughes. I'm going to take that note. Come over here, loot this body. And for anyone wondering, I am playing on PC using a Xbox controller. So I'm gonna pull this lever. Bye! Oops. Now I have a new weapon.
They're all over. Run!
Oh no!
Scatter before the might of the Sorta!
Ratty? Rodents of unusual size? Didn't drop anything. Oh no!
Stay away!
Oh, that little guy's doing it! Oh, uh-oh, he's dead.
Help! Anybody!
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
Yes. Oh, I should have just I didn't realize he didn't see that I was still in combat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
I'm not dead.
No, clearly not. Not anymore. But you were. The Well of Souls remade your body. We thought you were another failure. But the well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions.
But, like, are you not paying attention to, like, the attackers?
Oh my, you don't know? Well, perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
I have some questions myself.
Oh, no doubt. But we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going.
Nice.
Let me get this door, and we can be on our way.
Inventory, armor. Got new pants.
Right this way. You go first.
I'll go when I'm ready to go. There's chests all throughout here. I thought there was another chest. Oh, there it is. So now I have an outfit. That's not just rags. Can't wait to get my daggers.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Death and war. And then, whoops. That's a problem. Zelda has taught me that, like, going into water, like, shallow hot water like this will always heal me. And I always get surprised when it doesn't.
Storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Get a shield. There it is. Where's the sparkles? All those, thank you.
Wait. Do you hear something?
There's a lot of noises. Deal with that in a second. Sup? Get you up.
Die!
Where's my bow and arrow?
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Yes, I would like a bow. Yeah, I know what part you're talking about. It's like, why would you betray me? Water's supposed to be healing. It's the feel-goods.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
Well, too late. I messed up. Shit. At least I don't get knocked out of my animation. Alright. Run away! Run forward. There we go. So for people who haven't played this game before, this is the tutorial area where you go through and you get a chance to play with all the different weapons and play styles.
If you catch an enemy unaware, their speed more than makes up for their size.
And I plan on doing a dagger playthrough. Because daggers are awesome. And the first playthrough I did of this, I did a...
If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
I did a playthrough using like a giant sword and great swords, and that was basically what I did. So I want to do something different. So now I am doing sneaky sneak. Sneaking on my tiny feet.
Better creatures. A mistake was on.
I think I got him mid-monologue. Oh. After the camera.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. What are you?
I'm awesome. Okay, Hughes. Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for the efficient cleansing with his, oh my god, Praetorians. But I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to the successful operation. So there was a big spider blood thing, and the guy's like, hey, I did some stuff. I was cool too. When I can be sneaky, I really like it, but I'm also really bad at being sneaky. But this game gives you a lot of good opportunities. And then if you get caught, it's also pretty easy to just lightning bolt. Spiders! Hitting all the RPG tropes. Was there anything over here? There was.
They've completely covered the...
Oh. Yeah, they completely covered the tavern. I need to use my magic.
Tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
I I do like that, like, fire will actually light some things on fire in this world.
Spiders, burn them! Burn them!
Wrong way. There we go. Shush now. Only dreams. Okay, it came that way. Let's go this way. Oh, I can tell I haven't gone this way because it's still blocked off. More spiders. It's weird playing a level 1 character because...
Hurry! Get out of here!
Shut up for a second, guy. Because, like, I'm used to, like, enemies appearing on the map, but they don't appear on the map until you level up that ability. Okay. Back to my daggers. Sadly, you do not get shock runs during this.
Die, Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them.
No, I'm not.
Ansel, yet alive! And who's this? That's what I intend to find out. She came out of the well. What? And she better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to Hugh's. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
But I need more help.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside.
Yeah, detect hidden is super, like, powerful and useful.
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it. Leather armor is thin. Will give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat. Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
Okay. I also like that this game has, oh, I can't do it yet. Damn it. I can do it with my clothing, though. Like, hey, I don't want this. Oh, I put it in my junk, and then you'll see later I'll be able to sell it all at once. Speaking of, don't add, I'm gonna sell those. Oh, frick. I didn't want to sell the lockpicks. Junk. There we go. Alright. Glorious Hughes. That's kind of creepy. All the, like, screams. Experiments are successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked, rather than a magical flux on our end. So things are going well. If you're complaining, take it to me. Glorious Hughes. Yeah, once you get a certain of your mercantile up, when you destroy items, you get a certain percentage. Like, it can be pretty high. Like, it can be up to, like, I think over 50%. Time for another cutscene.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
What's going on?
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
I got more questions.
Of course you do. Please, we must hurry.
All right.
Good, good. We can't waste time.
Do I want... Yeah, no, let's get out of here.
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Oh, no. Oh, but Hughes is a badass.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
At your shins. At your shins. Can't go that way. Only go forward. Depending on your view of it, this game can be kind of, it's very linear, at least the dungeons are, which I kind of like because it makes sure I don't miss anything, but there's not much to explore. I should have snuck up on you. Whoops. What brute? Oh no, what's that? It's a troll! I've also forgotten that I don't have my charge pack yet. That's another thing you unlocked. Yeah, that's a good point. The general areas aren't very linear. They're open, fast. Dungeons are... You go straight... You go in a circle. all. Did they drop anything? No. Do I need to sell anything? Level up. So I think I'm going to get this awesome. Actually, yeah, I missed the tech hitting. I want to know where my enemies are. So confirm that. And then I want chakrams and daggers. Is that fate blades? Oh, split that. There we go. Trash ball. Yeah.
I told them we needed more guards.
Alright. What's up? What's your story?
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm
Yeah,
sure
way to
he
be a
found a way to
pessimist.
get out. He must have. We should be safe here. At least a little longer.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more?
I didn't leave any survivors. Now the door
I
collapsed.
suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
So something I didn't realize until my recent playthrough is that there are monsters. There is a little area over here. Hello. Rodents of unusual size. Ooh, good stuff. Alright, lockpicking minigame. I'm actually kind of bad at. Nope. There we go. Spell magic minigame. I hate hammers. Go away. I've never used a hammer in any of my playthroughs. I'm just not interested. Ooh, let's see. 6 damage. Yeah, dispel magic minigame. Like, the easy ones are like, oh, this isn't so bad. But as soon as it gets up to, like, medium hard, I'm like, oh, why? Also never ever ran into this bear. Sorry, bear. I know.
Bloodthirsty berry eater.
You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
You're from the cutscene.
No, I had no idea anything like that would happen.
Really?
The Well of Souls is bigger than one gnome's pet project. My employer pays for information about its progress. I just send the reports to make some money on the side.
Asshole.
I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Of course you didn't. So, let's see. Do I want to make him pay me, or do I just want to, like, kill him? Decisions. Yeah, let's go this way.
I don't have... Okay. Here. It's all I've got. Plus what I got paid for the information.
I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
What if I find you in Odessa, asshole? Can I kill you still?
What is this world coming to?
Can I? Oh, he didn't give me all his money. Oh, I get both the best of both worlds. I don't like you, dude. Hughes is a cool guy, and you betrayed us. Hi, baby. Hey, Agars!
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
What's a fate weaver?
Fate weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works.
Did he?
What a shame. He's probably dead by
He
now.
tried to bring back the dead. What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Russell, this is a new character. I've played and beaten this game before. I did another playthrough that I got like partial the way through. But this is a new character. But I'm doing some of the dialogue options I know about just so that people who haven't played before know what's up. Like the cards. What are they?
You really don't know much, do you?
Oh, shut up.
A fate weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each fate weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
That's okay. I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Come here. Oops. Ignore that pop-up.
Death is part of the cycle. Feed the mountain gods.
Another victory!
Reckoning mode.
You're going to burn!
There we go. Alright, where are you?
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I'm awesome. Russell, that's awesome. I know the feeling. It's a good game. It's a fun. I like playing this game, especially when I'm not feeling great, because I find the combat pretty easy. So it's a pretty relaxing way of getting through the game. Getting through a game. Plus, I like the story. Like I am awesome. That's why. How did I change fate? I'm awesome.
You just... Fate is the will of the
He's
gods.
so mad.
No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Do you always see that?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Is that why Hughes sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
I don't believe in fate.
That's fine, but you don't have to. But I can see that you're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your thread in the weave of fate. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
I'm real. You must be drunk.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not.
But I don't.
If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Yes, it is. What did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally, the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
Rude. You're terrible at this. Thank you, Russell. And also, yeah, I really like the type of fantasy this is. I like the pull they have on a bunch of... I like the Fae. Because I do read a lot of like Irish folklore, and they really captured like what the Fae are. You're terrible at this, Agarth.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
What's wrong with my
That's
face?
just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
What could this all mean?
Use my badass. Alright, now we get to the part of the game where we can do side quests. Oh, yep, and here are all my DLC.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olaine's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart spring of day.
Loading.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't
Watch
work
out!
when you're crowding so close. Go back, keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about.
Hello?
What's up?
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Oh. What happened here?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
I'd like to help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth.
At least you can admit it.
Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Hope you stay in town.
Can't remember if this is looted. Take off. Oh, shoot. I gotta sell stuff. So that's like a DLC chest. I'm going through, by the way, these items pretty quickly because I know what I want. I know what I want, what I really, really want. And I am keeping only that. Oops. The tower. That's a cool shield. But alas, I'm not doing a mic playthrough. Yeah, they don't need me for this quest, but like no one else wants to deal with it.
Welcome to the last settlement before.
So my junk. I think I'm gonna get a roast of. Or do I get better ones later on? I do get better ones later on.
The Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? Goodbye.
Inventory, weapons, primary. Let me go back to that chest to make sure. I think I get new daggers there. Alright, inventory. The knight. Get rid rid of those. Get rid of that. And then Fey Blades I'm also going to keep. Running Man Boots. And then the Moon. Probably keep the Truth as well. But I'll probably use the Moon. Yeah, someone has to loot all the things. So these are the side quests. Excuse me, the DLC. Which is Teeth of Narus and The Legend of Dead Cow. I am not dealing with either of these right now. Instead, I'm going to be building bridges. After I sell more of my stoof.
Come in. Care to part with some gold?
I'm going to keep the daggers I have.
Come see me again.
I don't think those erosive daggers are as good as the knight.
Oh. Hello there.
I love
Amalur believes in
Zelda.
justice, in equality, in
Like
order.
the character.
What order is there when few choose to subjugate the many?
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
Maybe. Yeah, Legend of Dead Cow is one of my favorite DLCs too, because I love the NPC that you mainly work with. I'm blanking Bradigan. Because she's a lot of fun. You need aid.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Why are you worried?
Oderath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked hearts. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fey and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him.
I will help.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. May Mitharu protect you.
I didn't realize that NPC from Dead Cow has a really kick-ass mom. Also, Zelda fighting the good fight.
Mitharu does not judge. She loves. The Fae are not enemy. Only those who seek to poison us should be reviled. That includes the brothers of St. Odwig's.
Don't start any trouble.
So these are chakrams, for people who are wondering what we were talking about before. They're like terribly impractical real-life weapons, but really sweet fantasy game weapons. Look at me clip to the ground. more puffer.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones
This
is
stone's
true,
probably
but
my
if it is,
favorite.
well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
That's one of my favorite stones in the game because hi Rosa! And my favorite build, when I played through the game first, I balanced everything because I just like picking up cool weapons and playing with them. But I like playing with chakrams and a greatsword mainly. I'm trying to do stealthy sneak build this time, and we'll see how well that actually works. So Rosa, since you just came, I'm gonna update you real quick. I died. That's how the story begins. And then I'm resurrected, and they don't know the through this resurrection well called the Well of Souls. And they were really happy about it, but then they got attacked by the Tuatha Deon, who are the villains in this game. And now I am off to find another Fate Weaver to see what's up with my fate because it can't be read. But at the moment I'm doing side quests because that is the nature of things.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
The rogue mage build is where it's at. I guess that's what I'm kind of doing now, because I want to be a rogue, but I still really like chakrams and my magic spells, so I'm definitely going to be upping my magic too. I'm just not going to do what I did before, which was my first playthrough, which was like, I'm going to upgrade everything forever. And that was awesome, but I want to be more focused.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate
Let's just
forms are
experiment
far
on this
more
poor
sensitive than
Fae.
ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Where can I find a
Perhaps
potion?
your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
I do not possess the skill.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, why are you hard? Alright, let's try this. Woohoo! I did it! Did I say self-quests? I meant side quests. But I guess they're also self quests because I'm doing them. Do-do-do.
Faye, in Goreheart. It isn't right.
I'll get over it.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What are you talking about? I came in here for a healing potion.
I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry.
Yay, baby says hello. What are the symptoms?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon.
Rude.
If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
What is the formula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Oof. Who was your apprentice? Yeah, Tati, there's so much sass. Yeah. So much sass.
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
I'll help.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Goreheart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Okay.
Farewell.
Recipe for trouble. Yeah, she's a little... I like Nanny, but her detect and detect evil is a little rusty. Yeah, she had her heart in the good place, but then she didn't really think about the consequences if it got to anyone else's hands. She didn't think it through. Organize my inventory. I organize my inventory all the time. Oh, there he is. He looks fine. How interesting.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agnurfar Hall is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The twisted gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this
Yes.
very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she?
Then why did you tell me?
It is time.
I also like that it's kind of implied that the player character knew that he was responsible. It's like, where's the formula? Stop it. Yeah, it's very, I don't know, fantasy RPG kind of, where like you gotta constantly be on your toes. Alright, ugh. I was gonna be sneaky, but they saw me. I'm playing on normal. I probably could have done hard for like an actual challenge, but I like just kind of beasting my way through this game. Alright. Let's get lockpicking. I can't pick this yet. Okay. Yeah. There are a lot of, like, it does probably feel more epic. Why are you facing this way? It probably feels more epic on hard. But I want it, I was almost thinking of like, oh, maybe I'll just play it on even easy and just make it a complete walk in the park. But decided, nah. It's enough of a challenge that I don't feel like I'm like, you know, having a knife through butter going through these enemies. But it's also easy enough that I can just kind of relax and play it. I was trying to find a mod a couple months ago that would let so for those who aren't aware, in this game, in these dungeons, like the dungeon I'm in right now, the enemies will not respawn, which is awesome. So you can go through a dungeon multiple times and the enemies won't respawn. However, they respawn in the world, and that's really annoying because I just want to explore the world where the dungeons are these linear paths that you don't really explore. Sneaky sneak. Yeah. If I do go on hard, at any point stock up on health potions. Yeah. But there was a mod I found. I was looking for a mod that would stop the enemy respawn in the overworld, and all I could find was this mod that made this game exponentially harder because people really liked the game. They just really hated how easy it was. So it's like enemy damage is way up. Enemies will like regain health as you fight them and things like that. And I wasn't interested in it, but if you like hard mode and you find that even too easy, there is a mod that exists for you. And it's like the only mod for Kingdoms of Amalur. Unfortunately. Smoldering daggers. Maybe I'll keep those. I've never used the hammer. I have no interest in hammers in any game. Very hard. If you look up, it's very much harder, Russell. If you look up Kingdom of Amalur mods, it's like the first mod that you'll find. It's like heart of something. You don't see me, you don't see me. God damn it. What's the point of being sticky stealth mode? I also like this game because the enemies are not all men. It's nice that they're like, yeah, women can be assholes too, and you should be allowed to kill them. None of this chivalry BS. Oh, sorry about your long download time. You don't see me. What? Damn it. I'm glad I can make the waiting bearable for you.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Away we go. Gotta go stop the plague outbreak. An MMO version of this game would be so cool. Like, just set in the setting would be really, really nice. Because they got, I know when they made the game, they had high expectations for like basically like an MMO style game, and budget and time restraints just made it into this, what we got, which I think is still a pretty good game. But it's definitely not multiplayer or anything like that, as much as cool as that would be. Okay. Now I want to be the sneaky sneaks. You don't see me. Crap, crap, you do. You do, though. Did you just go back down? Do you not? No, don't. Shut up. Yeah, I think the studio, yeah, so this game didn't have good sales. Not a lot of people heard about it. It had bad marketing. And so the company that made it went bankrupt. They don't exist anymore. Which is really sad, so it means that we'll probably never get that Kingdoms of Amalur MMO. Oh, I'll still be able to get it. I forgot to pick up a quest that I will partly complete up here. Or I should say over there, straight ahead. But I think because as long as I keep it in my inventory, it'll be fine. Oh.
Bested Strang in combat fair, Fenian's cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
So it's this dude, I believe, that I need to kill for another side quest. And I'll just do it now. Yep, the dagger. All we can hope for is for some company buys out the license for the game, gets some of developers that worked on it, and we will be golden. But that's like wishing upon a star. It is, but we can dream, right? There it is. Sneaking on my side. Oh my god, why do I move so slowly? Ah. I was hoping it would let me like sneak attack them from the front. Oh well. Yeah, the takedowns in this game are really brutal. Yes, I know about my abilities. Go away.
Hello.
Look, I get one now. I'm also aware of my reckoning. I don't want to use it right now. Where did he go? Come back here! You're my quest.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmer and the Eternal,
Yeah, I'm
messenger
a
of the Fae
Dokafar.
folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious.
I'm here to rescue you, you asshole.
Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
Who are these people?
They are Fae twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really is.
Sure they
All
did.
they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me.
You're gonna die without me.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go.
Where is the
It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fae.
Yeah, stupid eagle death. Like,
Goodbye now.
I want to. Like, stupid's not even the right word. Like, gullible is a better word. Gullible mixed in with stupidity. Because, good lord, guy. At least he has a sword. Like, he's not a complete fool.
Maybe we'll see some Fae.
Though, like, I was recently playing this game and I was going through this dungeon and I remembered that I don't have my ability to see traps at the moment. And that's annoying.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of.
Really?
Honest. Ask Father Dinwell.
I'm shocked.
Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Veil. See you later.
Also, I should... Right? Did I do that right? Yeah. So yeah, like here's the water. It's like, oh, water, it's so great. Oh no! Worth it. Not really. Worth it. This is so brutal. Onwards.
Casmaran fears nothing.
Sure. I love how these sprites are just they're hideous little like goblin things. Oh, they're so cute. Nope, they're not. Where's the thing to loot? Run!
It's good to be
Yep, there. Thank you. That's it. Oh. The Tooth Fairies from Hellboy. I have not seen Hellboy, actually. I need to, because I've heard such great things about that movie, at the very least. I'm glad you followed too, Russell.
Didn't think we'd make it.
I didn't think you'd make it, but...
Arbos and Finner will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now. Arbos and Finner will be waiting.
I'm just
See you
trying
later.
to run, not talk to you. Sup? Oh, you're not
What
Faye
is
at
this?
all.
A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
I have not seen Hellboy, no. And I know it's a travesty. I might make that, like, bump that up on my list, because, like, this would be the second time Hellboy has come up in the last 2 weeks. And I had to admit that I hadn't seen it. Anyways, you're not Faye.
Obviously. Anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
It's cursed.
You cannot cheat me, my
Oh,
friend.
this is the first
After
time
months
that's
of being
failed.
in these woods, I think I know my curses. What's your decision?
The veil is mine. I'll fight you. If I don't watch it, you're gonna throw the movie at me, Russell. Yeah, I'll find a way to watch it. I'll probably watch it with my fiance at some point because he likes comic book things too, and I'm pretty sure he's seen it. The veil is mine!
What choice? Besides, Egan was just an instrument, a tool, as I'm sure you discovered. He can be disposed of, and so can you. Like you outsmarted us once, stranger. But a charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager.
Wait, what?
He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Goodbye,
You should have just let me kept it. You didn't die in my other playthroughs.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorhart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. See you later.
Yeah, you were an asshole, dude. Like, on top of, like, just being kind of an idiot in terms of, oh, these people claim they're Fae, they must be Fae. You talk some mad shit about the guy who, like, opened up his doors for you. Kind of a jerk move. I don't want to attack you. Come on. OMG, what are you stuck on? Oh, going this way.
Let's get out of the forest.
Yes, we're out of the forest.
Damn Red Legion.
Oh, she's sleeping. Okay. I was gonna say, Zelda.
I actually missed Gorhart. Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, magic, power.
Yeah.
Although all of those things are quite frightening.
Yeah. You're going home.
Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in days. Bye then.
Where?
Hello, great Mitharu. Egan has returned.
Yep,
As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Scout daggers. Don't need those. So is this picklocking? Nope. Alright. Time for my favorite sister, Sister Zelda.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours.
What news?
Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of
asshole.
Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites!
I'll get it.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way.
I'm gonna commit a crime.
The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse.
Alright, let me... Ooh, got a bunch of daggers. I will keep the smoldering daggers. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of the Selkie Bell that I just fought for, because I actually really don't care for it. Items. Okay.
Come in. Care to part with some gold? Come see me again.
Later. Let's turn in this quest. Make Nanny all happy.
What do you want?
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude.
And I need shot for greater damage.
Goodbye.
I miss her so much. What is it?
Parfait person.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough.
Those eyes, goodness.
Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
Why is the girl so important?
She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorhart would be a ruin by day's end.
What can we do?
I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Gorhart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Gorhart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell?
I'll go to the House of Ballads.
You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Farewell.
Doop-a-doop. Let's see. And then, this dude.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn.
Warsworn.
Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
I'd like to join.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Crash. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
Oops, sorry, got a text message, guys. Where are they?
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin, and a commendation to join the order.
Cool beans.
Right then.
Greetings.
Alright. So quests. Let's do that next, because that'll be simple. Oh, this frickin' quest. This locked bookshelf houses a collection of Brother Till, the late scripture master of St. Aldwig's perpetual mission. From the looks of the titles on the remaining books, Till's literary interest tended towards the lewd and lascivious. You may retrieve all the missing volumes and return them to Till's collection for a reward. That requires you to steal a bunch. What's up with you?
Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading this letter, and is there anything I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this village, the Red Legion is coming for me. I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion. A gang of the notorious bandit, Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood right. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot.
Is there another way?
I could hand myself over to Red, but he'd have me killed. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I'm not the man I used to be.
I will take care of it.
I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. I fear they will likely come for me as well. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Idward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. Mitharu is with you.
Oh, frick. I wasn't there for a reason. Not to get that quest. No one's around. No one's around. Let's see, what's... I don't care about him. I don't think I want to steal him. Alright, Zelda. Got good news. Actually. Oh, I can't read it. Damn. Avery, I came to Gohart to look after your kin. Rika is as wonderful as you described, yet she is a shadow. She misses you, my friend, as do we all. I will visit you. I will watch over her since you cannot, and I will visit you often. This war be damned. Who would have guessed I would come to a mission and trade a prison for cloister? If only we had both escaped. Alas, the bars were too strong and the Tuatha too cruel. Aww.
Great Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the Order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
Oh, thank you. I think I will have time to do one more quest. So where are you? Oh, that's really far away. And that's also very far away. Alright, I'll report the attack. And then I'll call it a night once I get there. So first things first, I guess, is talk to this guy. Since he's right here.
Welcome.
Make it quick. I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in Gorehart. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything to save his own hide, but hiring a sword to do his bloody work is disgraceful. If you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite a scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that?
Let's not play that game.
You're right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. If I took the blood right, Red would own me once more. Take my dagger, tell him I'm dead. For the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone.
Yay!
This is folly, you know that.
I do know that. Alright. Whee!
Greetings.
Greetings to you too. Take a lovely midnight stroll. Get to the House of Ballads. Fight some Red Legion around the way. There we go. Can you get to it back? Oh, I leveled up. Yes, I would like hidden treasures. I like that. Oh, no. I would like this.
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent one, the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him king. In the youth of your people's story, you bore witness to Issa's exploits. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of Issa and On, the God Storm, the Withering War.
Ugh, finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here.
Oh. You're this quest.
Clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Allec Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Fine.
Oh, see, I'm glad I got that detect hidden because there's a chest up here. Oh.
Keep walking.
Get this guy's quest, but I don't think I'm gonna do it right now.
Two Legs, please help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No, I am cursed.
Cursed?
You believe me? Many think I am just another Two Legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy, they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them.
So I really wish that this quest ended with all the wolves leaving you alone forever. But alas, that does not happen.
Thank you, Two Legs, but the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power.
Okay.
Return swiftly.
Right now I'm going to the House of Ballads. And now my hands radiate with poison. So pretty.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane.
Excuse you.
Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odaroth altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
We don't know what happened.
Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. It must be this war. I can't say I understand it. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of trophy for good deeds. A bauble? A prize? Perhaps another time. If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling.
Okay.
I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation.
Oh, hush.
Goodbye.
Guess what I'm gonna do.
Listen, all of you. As
Mundane
you
don't
clearly
belong in
heard,
fey houses.
this does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand. One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagrel's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen.
What happened to him?
Sir Sagrel, Slayer of Odzigan, Lord of the Morning Mists, and defender of the Crown of Haxi, was one of our most beloved knights. His tales have endured for generations. Several days ago he departed to do battle with the Grave Thresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there was an event, a twist in the story.
Oh no.
In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagrel. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it.
I want to fill the seat.
You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagrel's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads.
Done.
The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgoeth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. Go now, and make the song your own.
I wish you the best, mortal. You compete for Sagrel.
So let's head back to Gohart and turn in that one quest, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Hello.
Actually, sell a bunch of stuff.
Hello. Care to part with some gold? Come see me again.
And then, so something about this game
Yes.
too is that
Are
need
you here
to
for a weapon? Going to earn a lord?
repair. Repair all.
Favor in this ridiculous war, are you?
Woohoo! 2 more minutes
So
to
long.
Russell's game. And that's actually really good timing because I am going to turn in this quest and then I have other stuff I need to get done today. Or tonight I should say. It's like almost 9.
You made it.
What's up?
You're back. I was
Oh my
so
God,
worried
that
the Fae had
plant.
taken out the revenge on you.
Perfect framing.
As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community.
Oh my God, that
a place of
fucking
compassion,
plant.
and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Hope you stay in town.
Did he give me something else? No? Oh yeah, it's even later for you, Russell. It's I live in the Midwest, so it is almost 9 o'clock for me. And I woke up pretty late today.
Come in,
so...
come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've been since that failed.
Party ring. Maybe I'll get Hardy Ring. I want you. Oh, I want you. I want you. Oh, I don't have enough.
Arrived.
Can I sell all my junk? Alright. Okay. Yeah, I used to live on the East Coast. But I moved, and that is a very long story as to why I'm now in the Midwest.
Goodbye.
Let's save the game. And then I think I'll come back to this probably either tomorrow or Sunday. I have some things planned on Saturday, but either tomorrow or Sunday I'll come back to playing this. Oop. Exit. But thanks to everyone who came and watched. It was nice having you here. Story for another time. Indeed. Alright, see you all. Bye-bye.